So expect the good you desire and get on the frequency with it. You see, every idea is on a different frequency, just like your cell phone. You know, you can connect your cell phone to other cell phones because of the frequencies. Well, every idea out there is on a frequency. And when you can connect into that frequency or into the good that you want, then it goes in and locks in. And it's just like your phone connecting to somebody else's phone. You become on the same frequency and you can talk to each other. And that's the way your idea and what it is that you want, when you get on the same frequency, it connects in and locks in. And it's just a matter of when, not if. So the floodgates will start to open up to you and open up to your mind with regularity. You're going to see this happen over and over. Once you start to understand, and you can just do this over and over again. And then it's like Napoleon Hill says, you know, during all those lean years when it was difficult, and then all of a sudden, all this good keeps coming to you. You're like, what happened? You made the shift. You started to understand what it takes to get on that frequency. And once you move onto that frequency, all the good that you want opens up. So we walk by opportunities all the time. Now, sometimes we need to walk right by them because it's not the right thing, or it's going to take us away from our focus. But we do go by opportunities all the time. And when you allow yourself to accept that and accept the opportunities instead of saying no and being, you know, wary of them, you know, that's when things will start to happen. So realize you're hearing my talk. That's an opportunity for you. It's an opportunity because we've connected for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I've put in my show notes a link to have an extended talk with me. And during this extended talk, it'll be about 45 minutes. We're going to look at where you are, where you want to be, and I'm going to start to look at how your thinking is and what things you need to change, and start to map out a plan of ideas for you so that you can actually accomplish the goal that you want. You know, so often we set a goal and when it doesn't happen, we go, oh, well, I'll try again. And then we set a goal. And when it doesn't happen, and pretty soon you do that enough, you're like, it doesn't work. Why should I set a goal and never get my goal? Why should I even bother? Well, it's because you don't understand. You don't understand. And then we just think it's the setting of a goal that's the problem. No, the problem is not the goal setting. The problem is our thinking. And when we get our thinking straight, we can accomplish one goal after the other. And I love to watch successful people because successful people, either consciously or unconsciously, they've figured this out. Either they're aware of it and they've been, you know, instructed, they've been coached, they've been shown, or they're just totally unaware and are an unconscious competent, and they just keep doing the same thing over again, not realizing that they found the secret. And it's amazing to watch the successful people because you know they're going to accomplish it. You just know because they've done it before, they can do it again. And it's just one thing after another. So we have to crowd out all those inferior thoughts and allow the superior thoughts that we want in our mind. And every time one of those doubts, worries, or fears comes, just get rid of it and go back to thinking of the good that you want. You have to stop thinking about what you don't want and start, excuse me, you have to start thinking about the good that you do want and allow your mind to just run wild with what it's going to look like. What's it going to feel like? How's it going to be? And when you can do that, it's going to happen. And you just have to believe that. It might not happen for years. You know, my mentor, Bob Proctor, he had had the idea for probably a decade or two of having a whole bunch of consultants like myself all around the world. And that he could just touch so many lives through us to the people. And that was the goal for his, but it didn't happen for years and years. But then all of a sudden it did. And then he had people in, I think we're in like 150 countries. And so it just happened. But he didn't see it for so long, but he kept believing it. And when that happens, it has to happen. The time had to be right. Timing is everything. Just like my son, took him 6 years to reach his goal. What had to, because he was in sixth grade and he was getting college scholarships. So it had to take 6 years, 6 years of his life. But he kept thinking about it. He kept believing it. He kept seeing it. He kept feeling it. If he'd have stopped after sixth grade, it wouldn't have happened. I still can't believe it did happen because it shouldn't have happened even with that. But you see, I didn't understand what he was doing. He did. He never doubted it for a minute. Not a minute. He just kept believing. Getting a scholarship. I'm getting a scholarship. And when you can do that, when you can crowd out all those inferior thoughts, it will come. So build the image of the desire that you want, and the universe is like a blank check. It's like a blank check giving you whatever it is that you want. And if you feel lack, do not look around you. Look inside of you. So every time you feel that there's lack, it's not what's around you. It's what's inside the 6 inches of your mind. So please think about reaching out. Like I said, I have a connection link there. Just book a call with me and let's talk about how you can accomplish the good that you desire, because everybody can. This isn't reserved for just a few. It's reserved for everybody. And if everybody understood this, what would our world look like? Just imagine how great it could be if everybody understood how to take their goal and transform it